The Ogun State Police Command and security experts have stressed the importance of school safety in the state and the country at large, saying there is a need for the society to confront the monster of insecurity in schools. The Ogun State Commissioner of Police, Abiodun Alamutu, identified mistrust, drug abuse among youth as some of the challenges of insecurity. Our correspondent, Jumoke Adebari, has more in this report.
The Ogun State Police Command has held a strategic security meeting with heads of tertiary institutions, host communities, and students towards tackling the spate of security threats across the citadels of learning in the state. Addressing participants at the meeting held at Police Officers' Wives Association Hall in Abeokuta, the state capital, the Commissioner of Police, Abiodun Alamutu, identified mistrust, drug abuse among youth as some of the challenges. He assured critical stakeholders of the command's resolve to strengthen security architecture in and around schools in order to restore confidence in the members of the general public.
The disturbing part of it is that initial investigation into the crime suggests that there is no love lost between the university, the student union, the student body, the host communities, and I would say the police too. It actually showed manifest flaws in our security arrangements in the said institution. It is for this reason that we come up with this idea of having an elaborate meeting that will involve all other tertiary institutions to forestall the reoccurrence of such situation, while we on our own part are working on the possibility of getting at the culprits.
Some of the heads of institutions who share their experiences blame it all on drug abuse, hostility most times by the host communities, among other factors, with a call for effective security architecture to save the situation.
Of recent, there is a building called OGD Lecture Theatre. About 4 giant air conditioners were vandalized. At the end of the day, we reported the matter to Adibe. Having studied some of the materials they left behind, to discover that it is not unlikely that these Flanniers men that have been infiltrating the campus could be parts of that incident. I want to say that we are living in danger.
We don't particularly have a very serious security threat on campus, but the major one that we have is within the town, where a lot of stealing is taking place. Students are complaining about some gang, at night, gaining access into their room through the windows, cutting of nets, and all sorts of things, stealing their phones and other valuables. So, although the institute has come up with Otitech Igbesa Community Forum, which is already paying dividends. But we want this Honorable House, through the Commissioner of Police, to help us enforce and increase the capacity of the Igbesa division.
Others, however, called for urgent steps by all concerned to address the ugly trends.
What we have now, in terms of management of security in tertiary institutions, is beyond what we had had over the years. The children are getting more exposed. The children are getting getting wiser, and in any case, whether you like it or not, they are more technology savvy. And to that extent, you expect that we should also be in tune, in step with times, with regards to all that they may do, may want to do, Because if we are not in step with times, we may not be able to actually to curtail the security excesses that, of course, these children bring.
The issue of security generally in the nation is kind of tense at the moment, and it's so evident on most of our campuses here in Ogun State, as the economic hardship is leading to a whole lot of things, abnormalities. So it's having a whole lot of huge effects on the livelihood of a whole lot of people, and it's telling on the average Nigerian students in the Gateway State, whereby most of the campuses are now unsafe for them. You know, a whole lot of people that cannot make ends meet have now decided to, tour the path of evil towards finding a means to make sure they feed.
Enlisting the cooperation and understanding of other security agencies in this cause may not be a bad idea as security situation remain threatened. From Abeokuta, Jumoke Toby Fadele reporting for KAFTAN Television News.